journey? Are you guys ready to do another ballet? This is going to go along the same method that I usually do. So we'll go over it really quickly and we'll go on and do the exercise. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to have our arm in second the entire time for today's lesson, because I will do these exercises again in a feature lesson using those arms, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is pliés. You're going to do demi-plié, lift the heels, stretching up, everything nice, long and tall, and then slowly rolling down, reverse it, releve, plie, keeping that releve really, really high, and then pressing those heels down, a nice wide open plie position, really stretching through those Achilles tendons, okay? So the first thing you'll do is plie, lift the heels, releve, roll down, reverse, releve, plie, keep those heels up, drop them down gently, slowly, with purpose, and then coming back up. So we'll repeat that in first, second, fourth, and then fifth. Make sure that you are in fourth position. It is one of your feet away. When you're at the bar, it's not very wide. When you're going across the floor, say you're doing battements, you do a much wider fourth position, or if you're doing a leap, you want to have that wider fourth position. But when you're at the bar, bring it in a little bit, okay? You guys ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2. Second, kind of quick, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fifth position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And finish. Plie sous-sus. Tight, tight, tight. This floor is very sticky and it's very hot and humid today, so I'm not going to be able to slide both my feet in very well. Sous-sus, other side, and finish. Go ahead and go back to your first position. Other side. You ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fourth position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To fifth position. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Finish. Plie sous-sus. Get your balance. Tight, tight, tight. Remember not to jump up there. Your goal is to slide both feet in directly underneath you and get your balance. Good. Turning back around. For our tendus, we are going to do 2 plie coupe out to tendu, and then you're going to do 2 pas de cheval. So you're going to start in that fifth position. You're going to go to coupe, which coupe means to cut. Make sure you're pushing that heel away. Out to tendu, coupe, out to tendu, close, pas de cheval, and close, pas de cheval, and close. Pas de cheval is step of the horse. So it's like you're pawing at the ground. So your counts are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, when you are going from the front to the side, since it is a 4, technically you close the same way you came from, but if you end up on the wrong part, that's okay, because your foot's going to end up out on that pas de cheval, so just close where you need to be on that last pas de cheval on 8, because sometimes when you have those coupes in there, it kind of gets a little bit tricky on where to close, okay? So, ready? Arms in second. 5, 6, 7, 8. Coupe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Plie sous-sus. Tight, tight, tight. Go ahead and do that coupe since we just did those. Really press that heel away. Good. Nice long neck. Shoulders are down. Open through your ribs. Ribs are closed here, but they're open through the top, okay? So opening up through that chest, but you're wearing that corset. Everything is nice and close here. Hips, try to get them as even as possible. And coming around to the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, 8. Plie sous-sus. Coupe. Really turn that knee out. So I'm rotating, wrapping that thigh around, pulling my knee back, hips are even, but I'm pressing my heel forward. I don't want to sickle my foot, so I'm really pressing my heel forward, getting that balance. Shoulders are down. Nice long neck. Make sure everything is up and over. You think about the shoulders, the ribs, everything is over the top of those hip bones, which is over the tops of the ball of your foot, okay? And turning around for dégagé, you're going to do 3 quick with a plie and then 2 slow. Make sure you're not plopping your plie. You still control it. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you come out of that plie, so you go 1, 2, 3 plie. As you come out of it, you're going to shoot that foot forward for that next dégagé, okay? Because that's really going to work the quickness in your feet. So this is an odd. You're doing 5 of something. So when we come around to the side, you're going to close and back. Odds are strange, so they change, okay? Arm is in second. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. You have a 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. Closing back. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. Closing in front. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. Finish. Sous-sus. Let's take it to coupe derriere. So here your heel, Achilles tendon is attached. So for me, it's right at the bottom of my calf. So it may depend on how you're made, where that foot is going to be. Really pressing the toe away. You don't want to bring it in, have that toe away. Good, now bring it in front. Sous-sus, soutenu. And other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, plie. 6, 7, 8. Closing back. 1, 2, 3, plie. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. We're not supposed to use arms. And 1, 2, 3, plie. Close. And close. Plie, sous-sus. And bring it around back to the coupe derriere. Good. Get your balance. Shoulders are down. And sous-sus, soutenu. And finish. Good. For our rond de jambe, you're going to do 2 fondue, 4 regular, en dehors. Then you're going to do a lift, envelope, develope, and bring it down nice and slowly, control, and then 1 rond de jambe. So making sure that when you are, if you need to, I don't suggest doing this, don't use it as a crutch, but when you are first starting out, grab that inside of your leg. So when you're doing an envelope, you want to come through your attitude, and if you shake, like right there, I do a little shake, and that's okay. So I'm going to pull it up. You want to think about lifting that knee up to your passe, then I'm going to lift it up on top of that tabletop to do my develope, to develop it back. Make sure it's behind you. Remember how we talked about lining up our tendus, dégagés, everything? You want to have that lined up because that's where your battement and your grand jeté is going to be. So if I'm doing, this would be a left leap, then that leg needs to be trained to be behind me, not out to the side, okay? So when we do the grand, lifting it up, same thing here. So some people get stuck right here and then they drop. You don't want to drop. So right here, as far as you can go, little tiny lift, rotation in that pelvis will release it, okay? Now, don't get stuck here. Don't just drop the leg. Squeeze right here where your hamstring and your seat connect and bring yourself upright. That's all you need to do to bring that leg back in. So reversing it, lift, pull the pelvis under, and then lifting out. Make sure that you're leaning towards the leg. A lot of times when you're coming through attitude with a develope coming from the back, you have a tendency to lean back. Don't do that. Fight for it. Think about taking your chest, connecting to that heel, lift, 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 and then bring it around, lift. You have a little slight lift in that pelvis. Once you can get it wrapped around, okay, and then pull it back around, all right? So you don't want to get that little catch where it stops and you have to drop that leg. So a little slight lift in your pelvis there. Okay, 2 fondu, 4 regular, lift, envelope, develope back, and bring it around, grand rond de jambe, reverse it, 2 fondu, 4 regular, lift, envelope, develope, and 1 grand. Now real quick, when I'm recording this right now, it's summertime. The heat index is like 110 right now, so the space I'm in, it's pretty warm right now. So if I'm sweating like crazy already, if you can see it, I can feel it. That's why. All right, let's go ahead and get started. 5, 6, 7, 8. Fondu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze right there, pulling it up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lifting back. 1, 2, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, lift. 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's always the hardest right there. Let's just do a nice plie to finish that side. All right, turning around, left side. You guys ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Fondu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze. 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift. 1, 2. Tabletop. 3, 4, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2. Lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice job. Good job. All right, going on to our frappes. We're going to do 3 sets en croix, 2 of each, okay? So the first time we'll do 2 singles, front side, back side. Then we'll do a single, double, single, double, single, double, single, double, and then we'll do 2 sets of doubles, okay? So the single and the double, you beat the opposite way you're going, okay? So beat, beat, out. The double, double will be beat and beat. When you're going to the side, switch up which way you beat, okay? Because your leg ends up out, so for me, I'm not going to be particular on which way you go. Just make sure that you're going to go ahead and switch and do that. Are we ready? So our prep, going from 5th position, tendu 7, flex on 8, all right? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Let me start over. We're going to go slow because I don't want to start off really fast with those singles and then get to the doubles and we're going too fast, okay? I apologize. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift. 5, 6, 7, 8. Single and double. Side and double. Back and double and side and double. Ready for double? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. How did we do? Did we do okay? All right, let's go on to the other side. See what I mean? So if you go too fast in the beginning on the singles, it makes the doubles really, really hard, all right? 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, and a 2, 3, and a 4, 5, and a 6, 7, and a 8. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8. And finish. Very nice. All right. Grand battement, that's our last thing to do. So you're going to have 2 front, then a balançoire, and then 4 side, 2 back, and a balançoire, and then 4 to the side. So regular, you're going to lift, control in, lift, control in, lift, swinging it back, swinging it front, and close, then 4 regular, or close in front, excuse me. Front, back, lifting back, swing back, front, back, and close, and then 4 regular again. When you are going through that first position, make sure that you have a nice light movement, and all you're having to do is flex your foot. That's all you need to do. So if you feel that you're lifting your hip or you're bending your knee, all you need to do is focus on the foot. Because if you can stand right here, lift that foot up just a teeny tiny bit, that will be your motion, that swinging motion right there. There should be no lifting of the hip. There should be no bending of the knee of that, okay? Make sure when you do those battements, and I'll talk about this again, I know I've talked about it before, get it up there as quickly as you can, then control it down. Because if you squeeze as it comes up, then that's going to stop you when you're doing things across the floor, when you're doing your leaps. If you train yourself to go really slow up, that's what's going to happen in your leaps. So you have to go up, control it down. Controlling it down is where you want to focus your efforts on those, because that will help train those inner thighs, which are super important for when you're doing jumps, okay? So arm is in second. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and on this 4 side, repeat to the back. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Side closing front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Derriere and 1. Recover. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Closing it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and finish. Good. All right, turn your other side. Almost done, you guys. Working hard today. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Derriere and 1. Recover. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Closing it back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and finish. You guys are done. Thank you so much for joining me. And really quick, some days as we get older, we can't battement as high as we could have yesterday or a year ago or 10 years ago. That is okay. That's completely okay. So go to the best of your abilities for this particular day. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time.